Belkewitch from Day 1 Personal Training, and what I'd like to go over today is a sequence, mobility sequence that I like to term thoracic pry bar. Myself, I've always had problems with thoracic yaw or rotation in the T-spine. A lot of people I work with have the same kind of problem. There's a ton of mobility drills or yoga postures that you can do to improve that range of motion and release some tissue in there. This is one of the current ones that I'm having a lot of success with, that a lot of my clients are enjoying. There's a few variations leading up to the full movement. So start this slow. If you want to warm up with some standing or seated thoracic mobility drills before then, it's a good primer. This is going to use the ground to give you a little bit of feedback, as well as using gravity to help to get a little bit deeper and pry open, pry into rotation in the T-spine. So first thing you're going to do is start on your knees. Feet together, spread apart, doesn't matter, whatever's comfortable. What you're going to do is come forward onto your hands. Now, there is going to be a difference when you do this if you're sitting on your haunches compared to if you're forward, hips up over the knees. It's going to be a little bit easier for you if you're forward up over the knees, a little bit more challenging if you're sitting back, okay? So gauge that accordingly. But the first portion of the movement is just a simple arm thread, palm down. So hands on the shoulders, knees up under hips. Take your right arm, thread it under the left with an exhale, as deep as it's comfortable. Inhale back up, switch sides. Start this very slow, very shallow, very gentle. Take your time. As you go a little deeper and get warmed up, try to get your shoulder to touch to the mat. Exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up. Again, you're not forcing anything, you're just going to the limit of your exhale, okay? When your exhale is over and the rotation snags your breath and gets at your breath, stop. That's your limit. Work within your limit till you loosen up, warm up. When you're ready to go deeper, we'll move into the same arm thread, but this time instead of palm down, palm is going to be facing up. It's going to allow us to get a little bit deeper now, not just to the outside of the shoulder, but to the back of the shoulder blade. Okay, so hands up on the shoulders, knees up on the hips. We're going to exhale, palm facing up. Okay, getting deeper, more towards the shoulder blade. Come back up, switch with an exhale. Inhale up. Okay, what you can start to do as you exhale through and come up under, you start to then rotate, look up over your shoulder towards the ceiling. Okay, so that's the second progression of the movement. Now, if that's your limit, stay there, hang out there, that's cool. If you're feeling as though you want to go a little bit deeper than that, or you have more to give, and you have more of an extension of an exhale that you can give, we're now going to move, same thing, palm facing up, threading underneath the arm, moving to the back of the shoulder. This time, and watch the mobility in your neck. If you don't have great mobility in your neck, you might not want to go this far yet, because we start to get into some pulping of the neck, the further range here. But what we're going to do now is really start to use the opposite arm, or the free arm, as pry bar. All right, and you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. So palm up, right hand side, threads underneath. Okay. Actually, I'll turn towards you so you can see me talk, hear me a little bit better. So we're going to thread underneath. Okay. I'm going to look up towards the ceiling. Right. Now we're balanced on our knees, tops of our feet, and our shoulder on the right hand side, okay? Back of the shoulder, shoulder blade. From here, arm reaches up towards the ceiling. If this is as far as you go, that's cool, okay? You should be able to relax your head. You're not resting on your head, but you can relax your head down here, all right? From here, with an extra exhale, if you got more range of motion to give, we're gonna, just like a pry bar, all right? Pry into the thoracic spine. So exhale, palm up, shoulder comes through, back in the shoulder blade, relax your head,
Arm comes up with an extra exhale. Start to work the long arm up top. Constantly exhaling, relax, come up. And we're going to switch. Come up, switch, no tension in the neck. Exhale, rest on your shoulder, not on your neck. Okay, so that's the third progression. Final progression, to get even deeper to the pry bar, you're going to use your leg to assist. Now this one, if you're not comfortable in plow position, if your long arm roll isn't there or you've never practiced it, you might not want to do this progression because if you have any kind of bracing in the back or fear reactivity, you're going to want to dump out of it somehow, and to be able to dump out of it safely, you need to have some of these other movements down to default or resort to. But to get a little bit deeper, we're going to use a leg on the opposite side to help us crank in there, get even a little bit deeper into the area. So we're going to thread through. All right, well, actually we'll do it this way. Thread through, okay, palm up, shoulder down to the shoulder blade, relax the head. Long arm comes up, help us pry open the thoracic spine. In this case, my right arm is under, so I'm going to take my left leg and extend the knee. All right, start to extend the knee with the left. You get the left. Come back up. I'll show it to you from the side. We're going to thread under. Find your shoulder blade. Relax your head. Start your pry bar. If this is as far as you go, that's cool. From here, start to extend that left leg out towards the back wall to assist. And if you're comfortable, both legs. Okay, when you're extending the leg in the back, the more you can bring your hip up over your shoulder, the deeper you're going to get into your back, but the more you have to relax your neck, relax your traps, and you have to have mobility in your neck. So if your neck, C-spine isn't as mobile, don't do that progression. All right, work up towards it. For myself, I've worked up to some decent neck mobility, a lot more than I used to have, so I have to get deeper with the leg extension to get deeper into my T-spine. So if you're not there yet, don't worry about it, don't do it. There's 3 other progressions behind it, so pick the progression that works for you.